My dear Taurus, children of Earth, I greet you. We continue our journey through the cosmic energies, and now, as the horizon of 2025 begins to peek through the mists of time, I want to bring your attention back to the period from June 10th through June 13th. These are not just a few days on the calendar. It is a gateway through which you will have to pass to leave behind old karmic debts and enter a new phase of your life. You may be feeling some anxiety, a premonition of something important. This is not unfounded. These days the cosmic energies will converge in a unique configuration, creating a powerful catalyst for transformation. This is a time when you will be given the opportunity to throw off the shackles of the past, free yourself from limiting beliefs, and unlock your true potential. Remember that adversity is not a punishment, but a chance. A chance to show your strength, wisdom, and resilience. A chance to prove to yourself and the universe that you are worthy of the love, joy, and abundance you seek. These days will affect the most important areas of your life, your self-esteem, your relationships, and your financial well-being. Be prepared for old wounds to open up and forgotten fears to return. But don't let them take over you. See them as opportunities for healing, as signposts that show you what you still need to work on. It's important to realize that this time requires awareness and presence. Don't allow yourself to get bogged down in routine and automatic reactions. Be aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Ask yourself questions: why am I feeling this way? What can I do to change the situation? What lessons can I learn from this experience? Remember that you are not alone in this journey. The universe is supporting you, your guardian angels are guiding you, and I, your spirit guide, am always there to help you through these challenges. As we prepare for this important period, it is important to understand exactly what will be put to the test. What aspects of your life should you pay special attention to in order to successfully pass through these gates of transformation? After all, knowledge is power, and understanding the challenges ahead will help you meet them head-on. My dear Taurus, we continue our journey through the energies of June 2025, and I want you to feel deeply the importance of the moment we are in. Remember, this is not just a period of time, it is a culmination of karmic lessons, an opportunity to throw off the shackles of the past and soar to new horizons. So, we come to the first, but by no means the last, test that will unfold before you in these momentous days. Imagine a battlefield where your weapon will be awareness and your shield will be self-love. And on this field you will meet old acquaintances. Not literally, of course, but with energies that are familiar to you, albeit in the guise of new faces. We are talking about those people who, like energy leeches, seek to feed on your life force. You know them, feel them intuitively. These are those, after communication with whom you feel devastation, fatigue, inexplicable anxiety. Those who skillfully play on your feelings of guilt, duty, compassion, forcing you to give more than you can afford. A trap that is easy to fall into is emotional dependency. You may feel needed, important, irreplaceable to these people. You may feel like you are the only one who can help them, that without you they will be lost. It's an illusion. It is a subtle manipulation that is designed to keep you in the role of victim, robbing you of your energy and ultimately your freedom. Another danger is sacrifice. You Tauruses are naturally generous and caring. But when that generosity turns to self-sacrifice, when you put the needs of others before your own, you betray yourself. You forget your value, your needs, your right to happiness and well-being. Finally, the most common trap is the inability to set boundaries. You are afraid of offending, disappointing, appearing selfish. You allow people to invade your personal space, use your time, resources, energy. You tolerate what is unacceptable just to avoid conflict. But remember, my dear ones, that you are not alone in this battle. The universe, your guardian angels, me, we are all supporting you on this journey. And you have everything you need to come out of this battle victorious. Your spiritual task is to learn to recognize energy vampires. Learn to see their true motives, their manipulations, their games. Trust your intuition, it will never deceive you. Set healthy boundaries. Clearly and firmly define what you are willing to give and what you are not. Don't be afraid to say no, don't be afraid to stand up for your interests, don't be afraid to be yourself. Protect your energy. Practice meditation, visualization, energy exercises. Surround yourself with positive people and things. Do things that bring you joy and fill you with power. And remember, the rewards of this battle are huge. Strengthening your self-esteem, freeing yourself from toxic relationships, and increasing your energy levels are just a small part of what awaits you. You will feel stronger, more confident, freer. You will realize your value, your power, your potential. You will find inner harmony and peace. You will become a magnet for positive energies, for love, for success, for everything you desire. And remember that this battle is not the end of the road, but only the beginning of a new, beautiful chapter of your life. A chapter where you are the author of your destiny, where you are the master of your energy, where you are a happy and prosperous Taurus. But before we continue our movement towards the light, let's look into one more area, where a test of strength also awaits you. So, we continue our journey through the cosmic gateway of June 2025. Remember, Taurus, the period from the 10th to the 13th is not just a date, it is a catalyst, a moment when your deep karmic knots will begin to untie. We've already talked about the importance of mindfulness, the need to ask yourself questions, those energy leeches that want to suck on your radiance. But that's only part of the picture. Today we will delve into another aspect of this period, a test that will touch the very foundation of your earthly stability, your material well-being. Imagine, from June 10th to June 13th, 2025, you may be faced with a sense of acute scarcity. A shortage of money, resources, opportunities. This can manifest as sudden, seemingly unforeseen expenses, delays in payments, a feeling that the ground is getting out from under your feet financially. At this point, Taurus, it is extremely important to realize, this is not an evil fate, this is not a punishment. This is a challenge. It's a test of your faith in the abundance of the universe. And here, more than ever, it's easy to fall into the trap. The trap of envy, when you look at the successes of others and feel bitter and resentful. The trap of greed, when you start desperately clinging to every penny for fear of losing what you have. The fear trap, when limiting beliefs about money, inherited from ancestors or imposed by society, begin to dictate your decisions. Remember, fear is an illusion, a shadow cast by your own ignorance. Do not let it paralyze you. Your spiritual task during this period is to overcome this fear, to break the shackles of limiting beliefs. Develop a mindset of abundance. Learn to see opportunities where others see only obstacles. Remember, the universe is generous and abundant. It is ready to give you everything you need, but only when you are ready to receive it. Instead of focusing on what you lack, begin to appreciate what you already have. Be grateful for every day, every opportunity, every little joy. Gratitude is a magnet that attracts even more good things into your life. Look for opportunities all around you. They are out there, trust me. Perhaps it's a new project you've long dreamed of but have been afraid to start. Perhaps it's an unexpected partnership offer. Perhaps it's just a new way to look at your finances. Remember, Taurus, your strength is in your resilience, in your ability to create an increase. But true wealth isn't just about money, it's about inner well-being. It's about self-confidence, it's about believing in your strengths, it's about knowing that you are worthy of the best. By overcoming this challenge, you will be richly rewarded. Your financial situation will improve, new resources will be drawn into your life, and you will feel a deep sense of confidence and security. You will realize that true wealth is not what you have, but who you are. However, don't think that this is where the challenges end. Another, no less important aspect of your transformation is looming over the horizon, one that requires no less awareness and willingness to do the inner work. So, Taurus, we have come to the third and perhaps most unpredictable stage of your transformation in June 2025. If the first two tests were primarily about internal demons and external manipulation, it seems that now the universe itself will decide to test your strength. Imagine, All your plans, carefully built and verified, begin to collapse like a house of cards, under the gust of a sudden wind. Crises arise where you least expect them. Change invades your life without asking permission, turning everything upside down. This can manifest as a sudden job loss, unexpected health problems, relationship breakdowns, or any other event that throws you off balance and makes you feel lost and disoriented. At this point, my dear Taurus, it is crucial to recognize the traps that are setting you up along the way. The first and most dangerous is panic. Fear of the unknown, of losing control, can paralyze you and make you make impulsive, rash decisions. The second trap is resistance to change. Your natural craving for stability and comfort can cause you to cling desperately to the past, ignoring the signs the universe is sending you. Finally, the third trap is loss of faith. In moments of despair, it is easy to doubt yourself, your abilities, and the justice of the universe. But remember, my dear ones, that behind every crisis is an opportunity. Behind every devastation there is a potential for new construction. Your spiritual task during this period is to learn to accept change as an inevitable part of life. Adapt to new conditions like a tree that bends in the wind, but does not break. To see in every crisis not the end but the beginning, not a problem but an opportunity for growth and development. Trust the universe, even when it seems to be testing you. After all, it is in such moments, when everything does not go according to plan, that we can discover hidden resources in ourselves, which we did not even suspect. It is in crisis situations that we learn flexibility, resilience and wisdom. It is in moments of despair that we can find true faith in ourselves and in a higher power. The reward for passing this test is developing incredible flexibility that will allow you to adapt to any change with ease. Strengthening faith in yourself, in your ability to overcome any difficulties. And, most importantly, opening new paths and opportunities that you have never even dreamed of. Perhaps the universe is destroying your old plans in order to make room for something bigger and better, in order to guide you on the path that will lead you to true happiness and self-realization. Remember, Taurus, you are not alone in this struggle. We all go through periods of transformation and challenges. The key is to remain aware, have faith and love yourself. But how do you practically approach this stage? How do you arm yourself with tools that can make this difficult journey easier? So, dear Taurus, we have come to the very heart of transformation, the period from June 10th to June 13th, 2025. Knowing the challenges ahead, you are already armed. But knowledge without action is only potential, an unrealized opportunity. Let's fill this knowledge with power, turn it into tools that will help you not only to endure, but to soar. When you meet those who unconsciously or consciously try to steal your energy, remember, you are a source of light, and this light must be protected. Imagine yourself as a mighty oak tree, whose roots go deep into the ground and whose crown reaches to the heavens. All around you is a field of your life force. Meditation is your shield. Every day, devoting at least 15 minutes to contemplation, imagine a cocoon of golden light forming around you, impervious to negativity, but allowing love and grace to pass through. Feel how this light fills you from inside, strengthening your aura and making you invulnerable to energy attacks. Remember that boundaries are not walls, but rather hedges that allow you to choose who you let into your garden and who you don't. Don't be afraid to say no. Your time, your energy, your love are precious treasures that you are free to give only to those who truly deserve it. At a time when it may seem that the financial flow has dried up, when resources are limited and opportunities are slipping away, don't panic. It is at this point that it is important to cultivate an abundance mindset. Remember that the universe is a limitless ocean of possibilities and there is a wave of success for everyone. Fear and envy are anchors that keep you at the bottom. Let them go. Practice affirmations. Every morning when you wake up, repeat, I am open to the flow of abundance. I am worthy of prosperity. The universe is generous to me. Feel each word, fill it with your faith, your energy. And remember, gratitude is a magnet for abundance. Every day, find at least 3 things for which you are truly grateful. It can be anything: a smile of a loved one, a cup of fragrant coffee, a sunbeam breaking through the clouds. When plans fall apart, when crisis comes knocking at the door, when the ground goes out from under your feet, don't despair. Remember that a caterpillar must pass through the chrysalis stage to become a beautiful butterfly. Change is an essential part of life, and it always holds the potential for growth and transformation. Practice mindfulness. Stop, take a deep inhale and exhale. Feel your body, your emotions, your thoughts. Don't resist what is happening, just observe it as if you were watching a movie. Take change as a given, as an opportunity for a new beginning. Trust the universe. It knows what it is doing, even if you feel like things are going wrong. And most importantly, don't forget about yourself. Self-care is not selfishness, it's a necessity. Take time for the things that bring you joy and peace. Walks in nature, reading your favorite book, warm baths, meditation, communication with loved ones, all this will help you regain your strength and maintain internal balance. Remember that you are not alone. Seek support from your friends, family, and spiritual advisors. Share your worries with them, ask for advice and help. And remember, my dear Taurus, that after the darkest night there always comes the dawn. And this dawn will be full of light, love and new opportunities. But there is something else that can help you to pass this period with more ease and confidence. So, Taurus, we're coming to a climax. The period from June 10th to June 13th, 2025 will be a crucible in which you will polish your spiritual steel. Remember, every trial, no matter how difficult it may seem, is not a punishment, but a priceless gift from the universe, intended for your growth, for expanding the boundaries of your consciousness and strengthening your spirit. Remember alchemy, lead turns into gold only under the influence of fire. So you, too, passing through these karmic battles, are transformed, becoming stronger, wiser and more enlightened. Let us fix 3 cornerstones, 3 spiritual principles that will be your faithful allies during this period of transformation. First principle, protect your energy. Visualize your life force as a precious crystal shining brightly. Guard it from those who try to dim its brilliance, who feed off your energy, leaving you devastated and vulnerable. Learn to say no, set boundaries, surround yourself with people who fill you up, not drain you. Remember, your energy is your most valuable resource. Second principle, believe in abundance. Discard the shackles of limiting beliefs that whisper about scarcity and want. The universe is an ocean of abundance, ready to lavish you with what you need. Focus on gratitude for what you already have, visualize your dreams, and trust that they will surely come true. Open your heart to the flow of prosperity. Third principle, embrace change. Life is a river, constantly flowing and changing its course. Resisting change is like trying to stop the flow of the river. Let go of control, trust the wisdom of the universe that is leading you to your highest good. Embrace the new opportunities that are opening up before you, even if they seem daunting or unfamiliar. Taurus, my dear one, I know there is an unquenchable flame burning within you. A flame of resilience, determination and love. Don't let doubts and fears overshadow it. Believe in yourself, believe in your strength, believe in your ability to overcome any challenge. You are not alone on this journey. The universe supports you, angels guide you, and I, as an experienced astropsychologist and spiritual counselor, believe in you without limits. After you go through these tests, you will gain something incredible, a deep sense of inner harmony, unshakable self-confidence, and clarity of vision of your life path. Beautiful results, new opportunities, and boundless happiness await you. Just believe in yourself and don't give up. And remember, there is one more aspect that plays an important role in this period, and it concerns